The needles on the ground will clank with the...
Yeah, and they can sometimes even explode the bombs. So
yeah.
No bomb jumping. Take it to battlefield.
Sheik's punish game on Samus it's pretty good. Considering the fact that Samus isn't a character that typically has a very, no very character is very known for their ability to punish Samus, minus like Captain Falcon and Marth. But Sheik does already against Samus when it comes to punishing. It's a lot of, like forward tilt setup into aerial or two and like, that kind of sort of thing. More than it is like her like wailing on Samus.
Yeah. So this is where you see the edge guarding and immediately come.
Okay, so this is Rabbit. I know who this is now.
Yeah, I've heard Rabbit. Oh, okay.
I've played him before. He's quite good. Solid Sheik main.
Oh, MorseCode. Okay, I know MorseCode. So yeah, so you know Rabbit. I know MorseCode's cool.
All right. Yeah, no, Sheik is gonna just want to play defensive, just like space aerials, kind of just chuck out needles, get some damage on, and then just like get a kill. It's impossible for Samus. I think in the long run, Samus has a harder time against Marth and Fox, not Fox, but against Marth and some other characters. But like
Marth, like,
Falcon,
and some Falcon.
There has been a lot of Samus mains in the past who've taken it against Sheik mains. I know Duck has some pretty good, amazing records in the Sheik matchup. He's pretty incredible at it. It's definitely not impossible. It's a hard matchup for Samus, no doubt. Yeah. But yeah, Samus has tools.
And like especially if in any character, even if it's like Marth, if you don't know the matchup against Samus, you're basically done. Because she has so many like character-specific things.
Yeah, you kind of understand.
You have to understand how Samus like ticks.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah, I completely agree. You need to be wary of things like up the edge shield, and as soon as you see that Rabbit notices that
bomb jumping, like learning how to edge guard bomb jumping.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just see people just let it slide and then they're like
it's okay, they can get it by the ledge. It's not okay. You can get a kill there,
And
that's down throw. No. Really good DI, and also Samus is very deceptively heavy. She's very floaty and very heavy. So she will die quite early compared to other heavies to vertical kill moves, but she can still, if your DI is good, she can live pretty long. Since her recovery is so ridiculous. Alright, MorseCode gets a down smash. He should be able to get the set guard.
Slowly but surely, kind of like bring it.
Oh! I was gonna be really good. The thing about Sheik is you need to just, like when you see her recovering, just grab ledge.
Yeah.
Like Sheik, low-level players will definitely overrate how good Sheik's recovery really is. It's not, and honestly, in retrospect, it's not very good.
And if you watch like Drug Fox versus, I think it was like Swedish Delight or something, he absolutely just, it was Drug Fox versus Swedish Delight at CEO. He shine spiked him every single time he was off stage, and he was like doing the vanish and you shine spiked him, because I think the invulnerability only lasts like the last 5 frames of the first one.
I don't know the frame data of it, but yeah, you can. Yeah. The vanish is definitely deceptive. The invincibility is enough that it can be hard to punish, but like not enough that it's impossible.
And a lot of people like when sometimes if you're not like good enough, then you try to hit it and then you get hit by the vanish and you die because you're at like 140.
Yeah. All right. Rabbit has the lead right now. It's not
like an insane lead yet. I think Samus can definitely bring it back.
The thing about Sheik is has a strong ability, especially in this matchup, to hold the lead. Samus doesn't have a ton of kill confirms on her, right? So it can be kind of tough for MorseCode or Samus in general to secure kills on Sheik up until a certain extent, right? Like you're not gonna see Sheik dying till like about this percent, maybe a little later. Gets a forward smash.
So dude, you just had to grab ledge and then
grab red. Like even if you're just doing the same thing, over and over again, you're still resetting the situation. You're getting damage, and you're getting closer and closer to just killing her. And you just need to do that sometimes.
And I feel like he wasted the charge shot, and the charge shot definitely does apply pressure because people are pretty scared of it.
Yeah, you should be, honestly.
Yeah, because it can kill you, and it can definitely snipe you off stage. So the fact that he wasted it is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I think this may be it if he gets the fair. No, it's wrong hit bair.
You know, fair's not
right
fair.
in that situation, the most optimal thing to do would probably just to be get onto the top platform and just jump needle. So now
it's hard to cover grapple though, and that's how MorseCode got back. MorseCode can win this. His charge shot's almost ready.
Yeah, so then that's it.
Okay, charge shot's on lot. He can get.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he could have DI'd that.
No. Maybe if he had a little bit. I think he did what he could.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was exactly expecting the up smash exactly, but
especially that hitbox, because like I understand like sweet spot automatically sends you up, but
he's not gonna get the sweet spot
yeah.
there. You need to be like inside of Sheik to be able to get it.
But seeing as how close that first game was, I think MorseCode can definitely take this to game 3.
Yeah, I really like the FOD pick. Samus is strong on stages with platforms because of her ability to missile cancel and ability to, because of missile canceling, she can create a lot of space difference. You haven't seen, other than single missiles, you haven't seen MorseCode really relying on like huge missile camping to convert damage and try and space Sheik out. He's much more like preferable of throwing out hitboxes rather than relying on missiles. I also don't see him applying enough pressure with Samus's amazing boxing game. Samus's boxing game is probably one of the best in.
I don't see much poking either, so just side tilting, jabbing.
He's getting pokes, but like he's not trying to box Sheik, which is understandable because Sheik can be a very scary character to block because of her amazing grab game and her frame 2 jab.
Is that it? Oh, okay. Good DI and kind of like unpreparedness for Rabbit. The Nair, okay. And that's almost it.
No. He needs to grab ledge. There you go. All right. Yeah,
I think he caught Sheik's jump with that Nair too. Because it doesn't look like she landed on ground.
The footy can also be good for Samus because of the higher ceiling, and the tighter horizontal blast zones than say Battlefield. But yeah, I see a much like closer game overall with MorseCode. In Battlefield, more people were like either Rabbit was getting a lead, then MorseCode was getting a lead, then they had the lead, then the other person took it back. It's more they're just like at an even percent and kind of just like wailing on each other here, then doing a little bit of damage here. More just like a trade, go and get out kind of situation rather than a more of like a conversion over a certain period of time, which we were seeing in the last game.
Not the F smash.
Which isn't true. You need Rabbit just got the DI wrong on that.
I think his fit, like I feel like with Samus, her grab is quote unquote unreactable, but I still think
it's very reactable.
Yeah.
I think.
I feel like you shouldn't be throwing it out as much as he is, and I think what he should try to be doing is more like side tilts and side tilts, ceiling. Yeah, poke the shield safely.
Samus's grab is
force
definitely
a reaction and then do something out of it.
Samus's grab is definitely one of her weaknesses, unfortunately. If it wasn't, she'd have a pretty. If her grab was good, then and it still had all that range.
Her grab's okay, just not amazing.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
And definitely not as good as people say it is.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I don't hear a lot of people saying that Samus's grab is anything to really brag about, but
except for the fact that it's unreactable.
It's
yeah. Okay. So I see he has the full charge shot, so he can probably maybe if he can get just like a down throw dash attack, read what he's gonna do. Ooh, that was a good 2-piece potentially. That was a good punish. So now he just needs to finish up that.
I don't really understand what Rabbit's idea was with that air dodge.
And that Nair almost it. Oh, regular get the weakest option, which is now the best option. And that back air almost does it. I think up tilt may have done it there. And that Nair pushes out that stock. Charge shot showing what he can do.
He's up a full stock. That's pretty good for him. Any damage?
This is just all extra credit. You just need to keep on. Oh,
good roll read.
Nice.
You can just reset the situation. If MorseCode doesn't fluff this up,
and
that's gonna be game. All right.
This game.
This is the MorseCode.
So game 3.
He saw that he didn't get shook. He saw that he could come back from game 1 and still win the set, or still win the game at least. So game 2. He can ease potential game 3.
Now where do you go as Sheik in this matchup? I'd probably go to like FT.
FD's good. Yoshi's is also could also be solid depending. It's more of a playstyle and a what Rabbit's gonna want to get out of the matchup. I think FD's very solid. Samus has an easier time landing than we're going back to that Battlefield. I'm not really too surprised. Samus has an easier time landing than Sheik does. So I guess there might be some fear that MorseCode will be able to trap Rabbit's landings, which is very true. If you get Sheik up in the air, she doesn't really have a lot of stuff of things that she can do to kind of alleviate that situation.
You can go on a stage that you went on?
Yeah, no. I guess you can gentleman to it.
Oh, okay.
I guess MorseCode just saw that it was fine, honestly.
Since the game was so close last time. Oh, and
Battlefield's a relatively neutral stage, especially in. This isn't a matchup where any stage really 100% shapes it enough to.
Right now, MorseCode's kind of flubbing 2 air dodges that were supposed to be wave dashes.
It's not like Marth Fox on FD or floaties on Dreamland, like floaty versus Spacey on Dreamland, where like you're gonna want to eliminate that stage as much as possible. Where Battlefield's more of just a neutral stage in this matchup, and there's not a super clear advantage for either character on this stage in comparison to say
first stock.
Yoshi's or Dreamland.
So maybe MorseCode can bring this back from the first loss, but it's tied up.
I mean, like, I think MorseCode just adapting to Rabbit, and Rabbit needs to just make his adaptations and his.
Or at least mix up what he's doing. So.
I think he's mixing up fine. He just needs to be like kind of hammering on what MorseCode's doing a little bit better. You see him getting a pretty extended punish here. That's about 30%, I think I saw. Maybe about 40. Gets a little bit more. Ooh, almost gets the needles there. It wouldn't really matter. I think he would have been able to safely get to...
Needles the grapple? Okay.
The grapple anyways.
So, right now, in this situation, probably try to camp a little and get that charge shot to read it back. And get this third stock. Up smash! I feel like that was a flop. But, okay. So,
yeah, no,
MorseCode not playing his best this game. Oh, sniped.
Gets the missile there. Yeah, close range missile. It's really strong.
Okay. Oh,
hard missile. Hard missile's very strong.
MorseCode coming back strong. Totally threw away that charge shot.
Yep. Nice shot, Hugo.
Nice shot, MorseCode.
So, yeah, no, MorseCode has a pretty solid lead right now. He needs to just push his advantage, try and get the kill now rather than later, and like just give Rabbit like less room to come back essentially.
Okay. So
again,
he's looking for the charge shot, and yeah, so he's definitely looking to get the charge shot.
I think he's just looking for a kill in general. The hard missile's not going to do it, but he's going to be able to set up in a nitro situation.
Okay,
that's it.
Okay.
Force Smash takes it.
Well, this is Rabbit's
charge shot's back up and
stock.
unlock. Rabbit's last stock of the set.
Not tournament.
Yeah, no, we're not in bracket yet. That's tomorrow. Flips another grab.
And missed.
MorseCode's been flipping a lot of his grab. Rabbit just isn't punishing him the way that he like really wants to. I don't know if that's Rabbit's experience in dealing with Samus's or just like him flubbing or like what's going on, but like he should be getting off like enough percent to really make that grab not worth it in the scenario, right? MorseCode's just gonna want to try and apply pressure, just hard missiles and like safe.
And I feel like the reason that Rabbit's losing right now is because he's kind of being like
back here. Okay, no, that's not it. But he's gonna be able to set up it.
Oh!
Runs out charge shot. Let's go MorseCode. All right.
And people are getting extremely hype in the crowd.
People love Samus.